Hello and welcome to this episode of Follow Mistress Nurture. I am your host, your healer, your guide, and this channel is dedicated to cuckolds and their partners navigating their way through their cuckold's journey. And today we're going to talk about one of the many sexy configurations that are embodied within the cuckolding relationship. It really is how you choose to create it. And this particular configuration is the thruple, where the cuckolding relationship becomes is between the three players, rather than in some configurations where there is a central couple and there is a bull coming in to cuckold the primary, or additionally, there are configurations where there is an intact couple and the cuckold comes in to serve the couple or to serve the one they love and desire. But before we do that, would you please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and any questions, thoughts, ideas in the comments below. I love hearing from you. Thank you. So, the thruple. And a lot of my experience, or a lot of what I talk about, it comes from direct conversations with people who are either currently engaged in or have been in the past. And I have very consistently heard really positive regard for the time spent within the thruple, where the cuckoldress, the bull, and the cuckold are in a closed triad. There is a three-way relationship. And for me, as you might know, what makes it really fun for me is when there's a power exchange dynamic that is mixed in. So submissive cuckolds, right? I love the submissive, service-oriented cuckold, and serving his partner and his bull partner, right? Being submissive to both of them. And then the way that the power dynamic plays out between the cuckoldress and the bull can be as equals, or the bull can be dominant to the cuckoldress, who is in turn dominant to the cuckold, or both of them are. So you can see that within that configuration of three. And I said earlier that it would be a closed triad traditionally, not necessarily. I misspoke there. Okay, so the power dynamic can be varied, and that makes things super exciting and hot. And then we can add or not the ingredients of sort of a bisexuality, and that can be present or it can not be present. And the way that I really see this is that, and we've talked about it in other videos, that BDSM, that power exchange the submission and dominance, that in and of itself is its own orientation. It kind of supersedes what you might think of yourself if you were not in the power dynamic, right? It is something that is erotic in and of itself, regardless of gender or biological sex. That's my experience. Many of the people that I talk to have the same experience. Maybe you do too. So what can transpire between the two males in this very, in this particular example? The eroticism that comes from dominance and submission, and let's throw in some sadism and masochism, that can create an erotic connection between two males who, under other circumstances, would not ever have kind of an organic, non-power dynamic attraction to the same sex. So within the throuple, the connection between the bull and the cuckold can become erotic, even if neither one of them has real tendencies towards a vanilla bisexuality or being attracted to men under vanilla circumstances. It's really that power exchange that makes it sexy and hot and can turn on that, well, can turn on the players. And that's not to be unexpected if that's something that does occur. So the throuple really is just one of many, one of infinite possibilities that are available to you once you have dropped the shame. And when I say shame, I just want to make sure that it's clear. When I say shame, that's different than feeling guilty. Guilt is that having kind of this inner barometer of when you've caused harm or you have acted out of alignment with your own integrity, you might feel guilty. That's because of something that you've done. Shame, however, is a feeling of something that you are, that there's something about the person, the core of us, that is wrong and needs to be hidden. And that, my darling, is so far from the truth. There is nothing in you to be ashamed of. The core being that you be, the generosity of spirit, the curious nature. Oh, and for some of you, that little mischievous streak, right? Nothing in you. There's nothing in you to be ashamed of. You and your sweet, dear, sweet cuckold's heart. You know, kinky is just kinky. There's no good or bad, right or wrong with it. It just is. It's how we're wired. There is nothing in that for you to be ashamed of. And like I said, a throuple is just one of the many possibilities that are available to you when you drop shame, when you build your confidence as a high-value cuck, as you get grounded as a gentleman. I feel your longing. I feel feel you long for it. I want this for you. This is your life, right? I mean, your life depends on you dropping the shame and stepping in to that beautiful, rooted, grounded energy that you, the cuckold, can bring. That's my greatest hope for you. So that's my wish. I hope that you found this video to be a contribution to your life. Did this video resonate? Do you have a true cuckold's heart? Do you have so much to offer and just want someone you can give all that love and support, generosity and care that you have to contribute? I have helped hundreds of cucks and cuck wannabes just like you heal their shame and get grounded, build confidence, and attract soul-matched partners. And now for you on Valentine's Day, because I want you to find the love you deserve. From now until Valentine's Day, I am offering to you, my darling cuckold, a gift. A 30-minute one-on-one Cuckold's Journey Strategy Session. So if you would like to speak together one-on-one, if you would like to discover the exact strategy that has led hundreds of cuckolds go from single or settling, stuck in their shame, to confident and grounded, loving their lives. If you are willing to heal and drop your shame to build true, authentic confidence, if you are willing to take action and you are insightful enough to understand that if you want different results, you're going to have to take different action. So if this is you, click the link below, schedule your gift session, and I will see you very, very soon. Until then, take very good care. Bye now.